What up, guys? It's been about 4 or 5 weeks since I posted last on Live Golf, but now they're finally coming back again and playing golf. Feels like the season was over. Here we're interviewing the four aces, and they're talking about how they're gonna win the team event, and I really don't think that's gonna happen. I think Team Torquay with Joaquin Neiman, I think they win it all. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Tell us a little bit about what
Later.
you remember about this course and that tournament last year. I'll start with you, DJ.
Yeah, the golf course I think is really good. It's in really good shape. I haven't seen it yet this week, but the boys were out there yesterday said it's in fantastic condition. So yeah, I like the golf course. Obviously, we all played pretty well here and had a good week.
And Patrick?
Yeah, golf course is obviously a little softer than last year because of the rain yesterday, but it was in perfect shape, and I feel like there's some new pin locations that could happen this year compared to last year, and we're looking forward to the great weather.
And Pat, what do you remember about the win from last year here?
Wind? Oh, I remember, thankfully, Cap's ball hitting the pin on the last chip to secure that little one-footer to win the tournament. That was nice.
Yeah, I can't believe it didn't go in.
Yeah, me either.
Hit
So-
right in
I
the
was
middle.
pulling for it.
DJ, we heard that the reason that you came in a little bit later was that you were coaching your son's Little League first game of the season, I hear, back in Florida. So I just want everyone to know what a great father you
Yeah.
are.
Well, I was supposed to. Obviously, there were some bad thunderstorms came in yesterday afternoon, so unfortunately it got canceled. But next week, we got a game Thursday and Saturday, and then next Tuesday. So I'll be home for Tuesday's game.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have a party hole here this week at Rich Harvest Farm, similar to the watering hole that we had in Australia. Pat, you had a major moment at the watering hole in Australia. Are you excited for the party hole here this week and hope to do a little recap of what happened last time?
Yeah, I am. I bird that hole every day, and it was awesome. At Phoenix, I never hit the green. I always got booed. And for 20 years, so I never gave them the show I wanted to. And last year, in Adelaide, it was just awesome. Made 3 birdies, and yeah, the last one hit the hole. Thank God, and went in. I just kind of went crazy for a second. It was awesome.
So the four aces are currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard for the season-long team championship. You guys are also defending champs. Peter, you have consistently been leading all season long in driving distance. How much do you think that has contributed to the success of the four aces this year?
Well, he's got to hit it straight.
Yeah.
Don't matter how far
I knew
you hit it,
that
if
was
it don't
gonna
go
go.
straight.
He almost traded me halfway through the round last week when we played together.
Jeez. He does hit it far, though.
Yeah.
He does it
It was far.
Yeah, when it goes straight, it's a valuable asset.
It was
that's
straight
for sure.
yesterday.
It was straight yesterday. Yeah. See, don't worry about me.
I'm not worried.
So Rich Harvest Farms is ranked one of America's 100 greatest golf courses. What is your impression of the course, Peter, and what do you remember from last year? I know you weren't on the four aces, but
Yeah, it was last year. It was fiery. It was pretty firm, fast. It was fun. I mean, it's a good golf course. It's fair. You can't really, you can't really crap your way around. I was trying to think of a word. You can't really.
Don't
fake
big league.
it.
Just
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you
fake
can't
it
fake it around this course. And so, yeah, no, it's fair, it's good, and like Pat said, there's some different hole locations they could definitely use. So it could be different this year, but the rough seems to be a little bit more down, and the wind might not be up. So it should be fun this year. I like some of the changes they made with 18 making it a par 4 is pretty good. 17 17 just looks awesome, looks totally different, and it looks really cool. So yeah, it should be fun.
Patrick, you are currently ranked number 3 in the individual rankings. A win has been elusive from you this year, but you could secure one this week and shoot to the top of that list. How much is that on your mind?
Obviously, I see it, but I really don't try to focus on that as much as going out and playing good golf. If I go out and play the way I'm supposed to and have a chance to win late Sunday, not only does that help me out, but also help the boys out and help the team out. And I think that's the ultimate thing, is to go out and us to do our job, which is to play well individually, so it helps the team and allow that gap to get larger, because I'm not really comfortable and don't really like the other teams getting close to us. But I feel like as a whole, as a team, we haven't really played like we did last year collectively. And if we get back to playing how we're supposed to as the Aces, then we won't have to worry about it.
So Miami, there's only 2 more events till Miami. DJ, you guys are obviously in first place, but Torquay is hot on your tail. Are you guys thinking about that and heading into Miami? You've basically already secured your bye, right? And then from then on, it's kind of it's match play, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, most important is to be top 4. Obviously, we want to finish first just for us as a team. But, yeah, as long as, I mean, really, as long as you're in the top 4, that's really the biggest thing. But obviously, we'd like to finish the year strong with a couple victories at the last 2 events and, get on a roll kind of going into Miami like we were last year.
Awesome. I'll kick it over to Mike. Thanks, guys.
DJ, what do you think the main difference has been between the first half of the season for the team and the second half?
What do you mean?
Well, you guys finished on the podium 5 of the first 6 events, but only once in the last 5 events. So it seems like there's been a little bit of a drop-off, at least from your high standards.
Yeah, I mean, I think like Pat said, we got to all 4 play well if we want to win. And, it seems like each week maybe 2 of us are playing good and not all 4 of us. Like, it's not just the same 2 players. Obviously, P. Reed's played pretty consistent. I've been a little bit up and down. Pete's been a little up and down. I think Pat's played pretty solid for most of the year. But yeah, we all 4 need to play well if we want to consistently, have a chance to win every week.
Pat Perez, how would you assess the 4 Aces season today?
About the same. About the same. The main goal for us, we want to win the next 2 in this snap, but really the most important day of the whole year is the Sunday of Miami. All scores count. We're, like I said, we got to bye, so Pete and I have to play well in the alternate shot, and the boys will win their matches, and then Sunday it all counts like last year. So that's basically the biggest day for us is that Sunday is playing well and repeating as champions.
And Patrick, as Jane mentioned, you're 3rd in points. Last year you were tied for 2nd in points at the end of the season. It's probably a little bittersweet there. How much thought have you given to that and trying to avoid all those tiebreaker situations?
Yeah, I definitely try not to think about last year, that's for sure. But the biggest thing is to go out and play well. I'm in a position being 3rd that if you don't go out and play well in one of these 2 events, somebody can hop you and knock you out of that position. But at the same time, I think Taylor's only 19 points ahead of me. So if I go out and do my job these next 2 weeks, have a chance to win and get my first individual win at one of these events, then, I might be able to climb up into 2nd. Who knows, you get hot and, you win them both. You just never know. You need some help from Cam, but, it's possible. So, really for me, good golf takes care of everything. And I think that's the biggest thing kind of going in is taking it day by day, try to get off to a fast start on Friday and then just run with it.
And Peter, you and DJ finished tied for 2nd here last year. How much if any, did Zach give you? I assume he's got some course knowledge around here.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good coming back to a course that you've played well at. So you have good memories, good vibes, and the course, other than the rough seems to be down, but pretty much kind of the same as last year. Tweaked a couple holes, but in the routing, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. So, yeah, if it gets that fire by the end of the week, it'll basically play the same as last year, which is good. And so, yeah, it's better coming to a course that you've played well in the past than a course you've not played well. So that helps.
And one last question for DJ. Obviously, we're getting to the end of the season. There'll be a lot of changes in some of the team lineups. I assume you don't have any need to change for next year.
Nope, I don't see any reason to right now.
Right now.
Great. Open it to media. Yep.
You guys have played all over the world. What do you remember about Chicago fans, Midwest fans, and how they embraced the league last year and what you expect from them this year? And DJ, you can start.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, last year coming here, I thought the fans were great. We had good crowds and, the event was a lot of fun. So obviously this year, hopefully, it should be a little bit better. And, it's, obviously a great venue. And, yeah, Chicago fans are great. So big sports town, and hopefully we'll get a lot more people out this year.
Yeah. I mean, last year, final group with DJ and Cam, and it was pretty awesome. Big turnout, pretty exciting, and it was a fun finish. It was an exciting finish, and I think this year is only going to be better with what are you calling it? The birdie hole, or what is it on 17? Party hole. Party hole. So I think it's only going to get better. So it's pretty awesome.
Anyone back here? No one else? Great. Thank you, 4 Aces. Good luck this week.
Thanks.